Howdy folks, this is Justro at Metcalf Mills bringing you Fun Fact Friday, because this day and time, facts are hard to come by. I got one today. It's not so much fun, it's more fact, and it could mean a whole lot to you because it meant a whole lot to me, and I'm going to tell you all about it. Hope you enjoy. Most of all, I hope it helps somebody. Folks, today I want to share something with you that may be a big help to somebody out there, and it's a fact for me today, and it's just really important and could potentially be a huge help to others, and I wanted to share that with y'all today. For a long time now, it really started 2 or 3 years ago, but sometimes I didn't feel real good and just really tired and drained. And here lately, it's been almost all the time the last few months, and I've had some things going on. It's kind of mentally draining to you anyway, but what I found out this week, I feel like could be a huge help for some of you folks out there. And the only reason I'm sharing all this with you is for that reason, that this potentially could be a big help to you. And I found out this week, first of all, let me back up. About 3 years ago, I got a good high quality water filter, because somebody had said, well, you know, you got spring water and there's a lot of chemicals and stuff in the rain and all this, and you think about it, well, should I try to clean my water a little bit? Well, it seemed like a good idea, so got a real good quality water filter and started using that. It's got the charcoal filters in there. I'm not going to name the names of it, but you could probably figure it out if you wanted to. But anyway, I started using this water filter about 3 years ago. And after I started using the thing, I started having these problems, like in the day, like at 4 or 5 in the evening, I'd just be so tired and drained that I couldn't go. I'd have to go lay down in the bed and most of the time stay there till the next morning. And I thought, you know, what's wrong with me? And I found a doctor in Asheville that was really good and figures out things based on your diet, all the natural remedies, diet, vitamins, what you're lacking, what your deficiencies are, and helps you that way. So she done a bunch of tests on me. I changed my diet quite a bit and done all these other things, and it helped a little bit, but still I was really having some problems with energy and just being able to get through a day without having to pretty much just absolutely make myself. And this week I made a change, and I can't believe the difference in how I feel. I feel like a feather compared to feeling like I was carrying 200 pounds of weight on my back like I have for the last several months. And just getting up in the morning and just feeling like total garbage. And there's been several days in the last few months that I wasn't even able to tuck my daughters into bed. I'd have to ask Virginia, you know, at 6 o'clock or so, 7, Virginia, I feel bad. I'm going to have to go lay down. Would you mind to tuck Charlotte in for me in a little while? And just feeling awful about all that, and not counting, you know, all the other things that I need to do and want to be doing and everything else. But anyway, what I did was I stopped using my water filter, and I started drinking our straight water again. And just in a few days, the way I feel is 1,000 times better and different than I have felt. Last night, I was doing laundry at like 9:30 at night, and I was coming up the stairs out of the basement, and I'm thinking, dang, my legs, they feel so light. I just felt like I could just about jump up the stairs. That's how good I felt. And it's been a long time since I felt that good. And I wanted to share this. I've not told hardly anybody about this and how I've been feeling. I've been trying to figure out what was wrong with me. I've been to the doctor 2 or 3 times in the last 6 months, and the last report I got, they did blood work, everything. Everything was perfect. All my labs, all that, they said you're almost perfect. So I don't know what the water filter had to do with it, if it was taking something out of my water that I really needed, because I've been drinking this water my whole life, and then to run it through this filter, I don't know what it was taking out, but the type of filters they are, you can back flush them and clean them and use them, keep using them. I don't know if it was taking something out of my water, if it was putting something in my water, but something was not right about my water. So it's going to be straight water for me from now on. I feel like I'd have probably felt better if I'd have drunk out of a mud hole instead of my water filter, but maybe not. But anyway, I just wanted to share this. If you're not feeling good, or if you're having some real problems, just fatigued and feel really bad, you might think about your water. I realize some people, we've got spring water, and a lot of people's got well water. That's most of the time really good from what I have heard, but if you got city water, I realize a lot of times you want to filter that out as good as you can, and I understand that. I think it's 2 different things we're talking about with that, but whatever it was that I was getting out of this filter or not getting out of the water filter, it was bad, because I felt like total garbage pretty much all the time. And it really wears on you. You know, I got these 2 girls, and I want to do as much as I can with them, and I've tried to do that this year finally, this summer. Last summer, I was taking care of Dad all summer and didn't get to do anything with them really, and I wanted to do as much as I could this summer, and just feeling so bad all the time, it just wears on you mentally and every which way. But I feel way better now, and I'm thankful that I figured this out, and I'm really encouraged by it, and I hope that it helps somebody out there, because, you know, the only thing this doctor could come up with for me was, well, you've got an autoimmune disease. And I'm not saying if you got autoimmune disease, it's something else. I'm just telling you what happened to me. So the doctor I went to in Asheville, after she did her test and all this, her recommendation was, well, you got an autoimmune disease. You need to do these things. Well, that helped some, but it didn't help all. And, you know, that's pretty much it. I've stopped using my water filter, went back to just straight water. People say, well, if you got spring water, why would you do that anyway? Like I said, you know, there's a lot of chemicals in the air. I don't know what all gets sprayed. I mean, they say every drop of rain's got some Roundup in it. You know, you think about things and you try things. I'm thinking, well, maybe this would be better. Well, it wouldn't, folks. If you've got a water filter, if you've got a well or a spring, you might want to get that water tested just so you know. But in my case, right here, what happened to me was, it was just not good, and I'm way better off drinking the water that I've drunk my whole life, you know. And I just wanted to share that. I hope it helps somebody. It's made a tremendous difference in my life, how I feel. And I wanted to share it with you today for Fun Fact Friday. I know it's not our typical Fun Fact Friday, but today is probably the funnest Friday I've had in a long time. I've been down talking to my buddy Billy down at Perma Pastures, and it's been a great day, and I feel great. And it's been a long time since I felt great. I mean, I would have a day or two once in a while when I felt pretty good, and I'm thinking, wow, I feel good today. And I figured out those days, you know, if you don't fill this water filter up pretty often you'll run out of filtered water, and it takes a long time for it to trickle down and filter out. But I figured out the times I felt really good is when I'd forgot to fill the water filter up, and I had to drink just regular tap water and wait on that filter. But it's been something else, I tell you. I didn't know what was wrong with me. I didn't know if I was ready to kick the bucket or what, but that's how it felt some days. But I think I've got it figured out now, and I'm really thankful. And like I said, if you're feeling some bad way and just wore out all the time, you might think about your water. I don't know what you got for a water source, but it's really negatively affected me, and I'm glad I got it figured out. And I've talked to some friends I mentioned about this, and they said, well, you know, something similar has happened to them, and they had to figure it out. One friend said it was 4 years before he figured out what was going on with his water, and it's just, I hope it helps somebody. I hope y'all have had a great Friday. If you can, try to spend just a little bit of time this weekend watching Metcalf Mills videos. I've got some more videos coming out. I hope you've seen the squash pie video we done yesterday. And I hope you get to try one of them squash pies. It's coming up fall of the year. The leaves are just starting to, 1 or 2 or 3 here and there, starting to turn brown. It's going to be fall, and that's a favorite season for us. It's harvest time. There's all kinds of fun things going on in fall of the year. And something else I wanted to mention is my meal project. I'm going to have an update on that really soon, and I look forward to sharing it with you. Like I said, I've just been so, you know, it's been a struggle for the last few months for a lot of different reasons. But anyway, I wanted to say that. I know a lot of people's chomping at the bit and wanting to know what's going on with Justro. He ain't done that. Well, I've been dealing with some things, and I've had my hands really full. But we're going to get on it. I know y'all have been expecting and looking for it, and it's coming. I promise. This is Justro at Metcalf Mills. I look forward to seeing yous next time.